And when did you take your test there, Chris?
You said that, and I knew you were going to ask.
Okay, well, we'll get back to that. Well, you are on vacation after all, so don't try thinking too hard. And in the meantime, we've got the people that keep the lights on. They pay our bills. They are the Cadillac of processed meats. It's Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow. Yeah! And it's full of fiber to make them go.
All right.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah! Woo! Oh my goodness, what a big show tonight. And let me go ahead and click over. I know Jeff Sills is standing by in the newsroom. Jeff Sills, hello, sir.
Good evening.
You ready for your big newsy intro?
Absolutely. I love my newsy intro.
Okay.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
In the newsroom, it's Jeff Sills with all the news that you'd ever want to know about drones. Joining the news, these news drones. What's happening there, Jeff?
Well, you know, we agonize over the news every single time we do this show. So just as a reminder, there are things that don't make it to the cut, which are listed in the DJ or in the drone news wiki site.
That's right. Yeah, check this out.
Go out there and check that out. And just to give you an incentive to check it out, here are your keywords for this week, which is a spark with a bear on it, massive bike graveyards, the silent Falcon, ancient Pompeii, microwave cannons, and a Polish daredevil.
Okay. Well, all those fun facts and more in the wiki news. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. What do you got?
Well, so this week, obviously, if you have been watching the news and not living in a cave someplace, you will know that Nicolas Maduro has survived an apparent assassination attempt down in Venezuela, where they had said that he was attacked with drones.
Yeah. So what kind of information do you have on that? Because I heard it was a Matrice drone.
Yeah, the information that I've been able to capture so far was that it was two M600 drones that each were carrying 2 pounds of C4 explosives. One of the two drones was detonated. They have video of it actually exploding in the air.
I have the video.
I think you have
really?
that.
Yeah. Would you like to see a Matrice blowing up?
Yeah.
Now,
I haven't seen any of that.
No, nobody was hurt.
Yeah, the second drone was supposedly shot down and drifted over and hit a building and exploded, which is what caused the fire that the fire department originally had thought was a gas leak.
Okay.
So,
well, here is the video. This is what it looks like when you blow up a Matrice. Whoa. Let's go ahead and let's see that again. I'm gonna go ahead and replay that again. And I'm gonna get. Wow. Now let me play that one more time and slow it down for you so you can actually see that it is in fact a Matrice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it really slow here. Yep. Back it up. Boy, that really had some punch to it. But that drone right there, that thing is gone, wasted. You're going to be denied your DJI Care on that one.
Well, that's what 2 pounds of C4 will do for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's more, coming from it. Obviously, the impact this is having on drones in general. Again, it raises fears and concerns.
Oh, it's a horrible.
Being weaponized.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, I was, when they first came out and they said, there was a drone attack on a president, I was thinking like a U.S. military drone, because I want to say, did he not say this was an American attempt? I could be making that
Don't start that.
Knee-jerk stuff.
You heard it here first.
But I mean, again, that was my first thought, and I thought those drones don't miss, and so it was probably.
Go on.
I'm trying to dodge.
Yeah, well, let me just say that I'm glad that no one was hurt, but
Yes.
people are in fact suffering. I was contacted shortly after this happened by a guy we're just going to call Mr. E, and he was nice enough to give me an open letter from him. He's a citizen of Venezuela, and he's a droner. He's a fan of the channel. And this has really changed things for him. So I'm going to go ahead and don't laugh at me.
But the print is kind of small, so I have to put on my readers.
Which is just taking my glasses off. I do that in restaurants now, too, because I'm an old guy. Okay, so this is an open letter from E in Venezuela. Thank you very much for sharing this. Dear Ken, as you heard last Saturday, there was supposedly an attack on the Venezuelan president carried out by drones. The official statement indicates that 3 DJI Matrice 600 Pro drones flew within a dozen meters from where the president was giving a speech and detonated what they claim were C4 payloads carried by the drones. Although initially there were doubts about the authenticity of the regime's claim, several videos showing the drones detonating have surfaced. Among them, one in particular shows a drone blowing up in midair, and another shows a drone losing control and crashing on a building wall. The president's and regime's approval ratings are below 10%, and Venezuela is engulfed in a huge economic crisis that has us facing hyperinflation of more than 28,000% this year, and people regularly eating out of the trash. Things are bad there. This, of course, is no reason to kill anyone, but the current situation certainly explains events such as these. People are dying from lack of medicine, and corruption is rampant. As to droning in particular, the hobby took a beating back in 2014 when massive protests against the government, who used their considerable censoring power to block the media, were being filmed by drones and posted online. A ban on drone imports made it impossible to get drones of any kind into the country, and the National Aviation Authority required registration on even toy drones, establishing a process by which even the 13-year-old kids with toy drones had to get a license. It is worth noting that drones were not the only product banned from the import, but also helmets, Neosporin, and other minor wound creams and other terrorist items that the government considered the opposition was using to fight off cruel regime repression against the protests. With time and with the end of the protest, as with any law in a country that has no law at all, the authorities relaxed the ban, and after jumping a few hoops, you were able to get your drone into the country. I was able to buy a Mavic Air and Spark and got them both into my hands after about 4 weeks of waiting for the customs guy that I had to bribe to get things sorted out. Since Saturday, there is now a total ban on drone operations in the country. You cannot fly, and drone owners, those who actually registered the birds, are being contacted by the government in their investigation. People are being put in jail, and the overall climate is one of tension and fear. It is important to note that in Venezuela, owning a drone means you own a consumer product worth more than 50 times what the average citizen makes in a year. Minimum wage here is 86 cents per month. And the criminal rate in the country makes it so that you cannot really take your drone anywhere for fear of being mugged and having it stolen. For example, I have only flown my Mavic Air and Spark from my building's rooftop and was planning on taking them to the beach this weekend. Something that I cannot do now, of course, because the airport authorities will likely impound the drone. Looking at the big picture, me not being able to fly my drone is a small problem compared to the list of problems Venezuelans face every day. But it is another civil liberty among thousands that the dictatorial regime has taken from us. This time, though, it may be justified. Most people down here think their own government was operating the drones and is using this for propaganda. Thanks for the invitation to your show. I regret that the current climate limits my ability to actually be on for fear of reprisal. Sincerely, E. And I really appreciate him taking time and being brave enough to trust me.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a gutsy letter.
You know, that really is, and the things are bad there. And you know, doing this whole YouTube thing, it makes the world smaller. You know, we all have friends all over the world, and we take for granted these free countries that we can Skype. I can mail things to, prizes to. You know, we don't have to worry about that kind of thing. But you know, you get a place like what's going on down there, and you've got citizens that are just like you and I, but their regime is preventing them from living the life they want. Anyway, all right, I won't go on and on, but I'll just say that I really appreciate him sending that to us.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
and it is a tough thing. I mean, I dig through the news all the time, so I've run across stuff from Venezuela many times. It is a very tough story to follow, but hopefully things will turn around and change for them in the future. Speaking of the future,
yes,
the Mantis Q was introduced recently. Apparently, Unique has decided that they want to make a drone that folds up.
Shocker.
It has a 4K camera and a 30-minute flight time. Unique. You know, those guys that we like to poke fun at and whistle.
Hang on, what's it called?
It's called the Unique Mantis Q. It was introduced just a couple of days ago.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking it up.
I'm sorry.
In the news, down at the bottom, there is the promotional video. So if you guys want to watch it,
I have the promotional video. I've watched it. It's very cinematic, and it's long. It's a long video. So what I've done is I've taken the video and I've edited it. I've whittled it down to just the best parts. Yeah. So this is what is it? What is it called? The Unique Pew.
The Mantis Q from Unique.
The Mantis Pew. Okay.
To see the Ken video.
Okay. Here is my whittled down version of the promotional video. Enjoy.
Wake up, Mantis.
Okay, that's weird.
The night's getting near, the wind has rushed through. Is the greatest of the goods. Why does someone the song?
It seems to all be just this girl.
Now that's from a place too high.
And there you go. That's it. The best part of the video was that chick. I'm sorry, Dame. I'm sorry, broad. I'm sorry, skirt. I'm sorry, I live in the 50s. A young lady.
No.
Look, I got 98% dudes. There's a 2% of women on here. I'm sorry, I apologize. Chris is getting all. I'm getting all verklempt here.
No. I got it. I got you covered, sir. I have the perfect segue for you.
Oh,
okay.
Oh yeah, show me that.
At girls.
Oh, that's a great segue. Hold on. There you go. Very good.
All right. So last week, the news, of course, was done pre-recorded, and I hope some of you guys enjoyed that. One of the stories on there was about a child that got hit by a drone in the face at a park, and we have a follow-up for that particular story. The people that the two guys that were flying the drone, they have been located, and the police department has spoken with them. It was an accident. It was not something intentional. They had taken off from a nearby soccer field and lost control of the drone, and it had drifted into the park. They had to pay a $75 fine with an $85 court fee, resulting in a total penalty of $160 to them for the accident to the child.
Yeah. Have you seen the child? I have pictures.
Do you really?
Yeah, look at that. That's from the blades. Yeah, that's from the blades hitting. I mean, he's going to need plastic surgery, it looks, unless, he can grow. I mean, it looks pretty deep.
Yeah, the follow-up on that said that they were able to do the liquid stitching and stuff like that, and that he should heal just fine.
Good.
He'll have scars. But
you know how close that was to his his eyes? Could have been blinded. I mean, that's so lucky that he wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. And how much was the guy fined?
It was $160 total, $75 for the fine, and $85 for court fees.
And does he have to pay medical bills?
That was not indicated as part of the fine.
He's a good human, he will.
Yeah, he should offer to do that.
I would think so.
I mean, look at it. I hate to show it again, but I mean, that poor kid.
What drone hit the baby?
They did not indicate in the news stories that I've read so far as to what type of drone it was that hit the child.
Can we move on from an injured baby story to something more fun, please?
Well, absolutely, because
Okay.
I want to talk about how everybody keeps trying to get these drones to stay up in the air for an extended period of time, and of course you had the drone recently in the news where they're going to put solar panels on it, and it's supposedly supposed to fly for years. Darpa has decided that they want to get involved in this, so they have created a drone called the Silent Falcon, which is a drone that is powered by beams of light sent from the ground.
Okay.
So they're going to put the drone in the air and shoot lasers at it.
Lasers.
To keep it in the air.
Okay. So what is it called again?
The Silent Falcon.
Now, how Falcon silent is this? Is it going to make a lot of Falcon noise, or is it going to be just Falcon quiet? And if it's going to be Falcon expensive, I'm not going to Falcon buy it.
I shouldn't have Falcon said anything.
I just don't. I just can't bring myself to Falcon care too much about it if I can't buy one. But I Falcon. Thank you very Falcon much.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
Good night, everyone. Bye now. Bye.
All right. So let's steer this back.
Yeah.
We gotta let Ken have some fun with something.
Please.
So BBC a couple of weeks back had their 30th anniversary for one of their shows, their medical shows. It's like a ER type, Grey's Anatomy type thing. And on the 30th episode, they decided that they were going to shoot a video of a drone colliding with the air ambulance helicopter, and then having this very dramatic effect.
Now I saw this without any context. I just happened to be on YouTube, and this popped up in my recommendations by itself with no explanation. I thought it was a PSA, like, don't fly drones near helicopters. That's what I thought it was. I didn't realize it was part of a TV show. So with that context in mind, watch this, because if it was just a PSA, it was brilliantly effective. So and enjoy this. I think I don't know why I'm smiling and laughing. It's a horrific scene, but wow, it's effective. Enjoy this. Oh!
Wow.
It just keeps getting worse.
Oh, wow. Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's so horrible you have to laugh.
Oh, we gotta go inside now.
Wait till the end. This is brilliant.
What?
Okay, so thoughts on that? It's like a Rube Goldberg machine of horribleness.
Yeah, of course, the dramatic effect for the TV show is obvious, but the audience that was watching the episode, the BBC had a lot of complaints. People were really freaked out about it. The air ambulance service was the one that actually said I guess the best thing. They said that it was insensitive, and they had been asked by the show's producers to assist, and they politely declined. When they saw the final episode or the final footage, they were very disappointed with how it was portrayed.
Okay.
They should have helped.
Yeah, come on. Anyway,
we've done a video that we had the MD-500 out at the races that got hit by a drone on the tail rotor, and he landed that helicopter with no problem. They loaded it up on a truck and drove
wait.
it home.
You mean to tell me that guy, the real life guy, didn't fall into an ambulance? The ambulance pushed into barrels. The barrels blew up and went into the hospital and decapitated.
How many people got skewered?
Yeah.
No. They were actually standing by the helicopter and laughing and giggling.
Needless to say, it goes without saying, hopefully, that you shouldn't fly your toy drone near a hospital or a helicopter or anything like that, because, we're laughing, but, stranger things have happened. But I thank you very much for the news. Before this thought gets too far away, just a little random thing. You mentioned lasers before, and don't we all just love lasers? Lasers! I've got a laser. It's a 2-watt laser, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a blue laser, and people didn't believe me when I said that it actually can be seen from space. So here's proof. This is a blue laser as seen from the International Space Station.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What, is that real?
that is real. Yep, it's a dude hanging out of the window of the ISS, and you know he was talking to somebody on the
Hanging out
ground.
of the window?
You have to line it
They
up,
have a
of course.
Coppola.
Yeah, you have to line it up, of course. But that's now, isn't that interesting? Yeah. So,
From space.
space,
Well, that's cool.
space.
Those of you that are registered with the FAA, you will probably receive an email today. If not, it'll be coming where they're putting out an advisory to all registered drone users about flying your drones anywhere near fires. So the FAA is
I got
actually
that one.
really trying to enforce on people to stop doing that because of the number of fires that are going on in the country right now. And as a news person, I can guarantee you I've watched at least a dozen news stories of fire services having to land their helicopters, land their planes, and wait for drones to clear an area before they can come back out and safely do their job.
Absolutely, and I will add to that by just saying, of course, nobody listens to me, but anything that you can think of to do with your brand new drone, someone's already done it. So go on YouTube. You're like, man, I wonder how high this thing can fly. Go on YouTube. Some numbnuts done it.
Yeah.
Just, you know, live dangerously. I've done it back in the wild,
golden age,
the golden
we'll
the
call
golden
it.
age. Yeah, well, so yeah, just don't do stupid things with your drone. Thanks.
Those flyaway videos got thousands of views.
Yeah, don't risk people's safety just for views.
Oh, there's one channel out there that has compilation videos of drone crashes.
I
And
know.
They're up to like 29 now in the compilations, and that is my kryptonite, dude. I will sit there and watch those videos and jump out of my chair all day
Any
long.
of my clips in there?
My favorite thing is the Russian dash cam videos.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I can't understand what they're saying, but they're like, you go, "Opa!" or whatever they say after they hit. I love that. All right. Well, thank you very much. We got to move on because Jason Shappert from RemotePilot101.com is going to come on here in just a minute to talk about getting certified for the first time or recertification and how RemotePilot101.com can help you. So,
If you have
thank you
one
very
of those
much.
classes just lying around not doing anything, just tell them to throw it my way. So.
You bet.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I hope
All right.
you guys enjoyed the news.
Yeah. Now let's see if I can.
Good talking to you, man.
Okay. See you, Jeff. Bye. Okay. Okay. I did it, and I clicked that, and now it's just us.
Finally, just you
Very
and us.
good. Just us cool people. What's that guy doing? I don't
Just
know.
the way
Why do we ever have
just
him on
the
the show?
way I
I
like
don't
it.
understand.